What's going on, people? I got a standard battle here against a guy from Maryland, I think. Tristan numbers thing. I'll put it in the thingy-mabobber title or whatever. So yeah, he leads with this Spear Tomb, and I lead with Roxio Socks. And, yeah, I go for the rocks, surprisingly. Didn't see that coming. And, yeah, he goes for the Shadow Ball. I was kind of predicting Will-O-Wisp, but, you know, I would probably have this thing as burn fodder anyway. So here I go for the EQ, just obviously for damage. Um, he's gonna go pursuit, so I have no idea what he was smoking there. But hey, you know. Yeah, I go for the EQ again because like maybe it's a 3 KO. He doesn't have leftovers. But I get a crit. So, sucks for you. Sorry about that. Shit happens. Yeah, I get lefties. Looking pretty good. He goes into Sparky, and the HP grass is like obvious as cheese. So I switch out to this fat ass because he loves to eat cheese. And, yeah. So, yeah. Take the hidden power. Awesome sauce. And, yeah. I wanted to spread pair hacks around, so I go for the body slam, but he goes into this fridge, which normally I would love because I'm so fat and I love to eat, but no, this has to be not a real fridge, it's just a ghost, and I'm like, why? Why? So, yeah, I have to switch out in disgust that it is not a real fridge, but before I can do that, he's a sneaky motherfucker, switches out too and goes into this hippo, and I'm like, whoa, crazy. So I go into rocks your socks because I want to rock his socks, except he doesn't have any socks, so it's not gonna work out that great. I go for the ice beam, and yeah, I was gonna do okay damage. He goes for the EQ. That's gonna do okay damage to me. So yeah, it's exciting shit. I know. Sandstorms happening. Um, I'm gonna go for the ice beam again right after he gets his leftovers. I go forward again, and yeah, that does like good amount, but he slacks off, and I'm like, well, fuck, because Hippowdon is just a douchebag like that. Jesus. So, yeah. He's gonna switch out here. I thought he would just try and like stall me out with slack off, just cause he could, but he goes into Sea Dog, and I go for the ice beam, and I get the freeze. So that's pretty homo. Like freeze is like the worst status in the game because it's like overpowered as a status. So yeah, it's pretty stupid. Here I decide, since he's frozen, the least homo thing to do would be just roar. He does not unthaw, and he roars, or no, I roar. What the fuck am I talking about? I roar, and he goes out into Heat Train. I'm like, whoa, crazy train. So, yeah. I get lefties, blah, blah, blah. He switches out, and, I switch out too, because, I mean, it just doesn't have any socks. How can I rock them? So, I mean, you know what I'm saying? So, I go back into my Gengar, because he's just laughing over here with his toothy smile and his douchiness. So, yeah, his Vaporeon's chilling out. Get it? Chilling out? Ha ha ha. Oh. Yeah, I just couldn't help myself. Sorry. But, I go for the Shadow Ball. He does not get unfrozen, so he's gonna get 2 a KO, which sucks for him, but, you know, again, shit happens. Of course, when it's freeze, it's more than shit, it's bullshit. So, yeah. I'm gonna 2KO with Shadow Ball because Proskis, and I get hurt because of all this jazz, Life Orb, and Sandstorm, and I'm pretty down. It goes into this. It's obviously an outspeed or Shadow Ball or whatever, so I go into Faticus because Pro. And he doesn't Shadow Ball. He predicts a switch or just, was going to go for the Charge Beam anyway. And he doesn't get the boost. which sucks for him. So yeah. Yeah. Here I go for the fire punch, predicting what is it, Rotom to come back in, but no, he has to go into this fat ass, which is ironic that I'm calling it fat because I have a Snorlax, but whatever, shut up. So, yeah. So this is the clash of the fat asses. So who will prevail? I'm gonna go for the body slam here after he EQs because he's gonna outspeed me initially. But here I get the pair hacks, so fuck him out on. Yeah, that's right, son. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah. And now that I know that I'm gonna outspeed like a cool kid, I'm gonna go for the curse because pro and yeah. So he's gonna go for the EQ again, but with the curse I'm gonna take that like a monster. Hit monster cause he's fat. Fat jokes. So anyway, yeah, I take that pretty nicely. I'm still gonna outspeed next turn after curse because awesome. And I'm gonna go for the body slam because I know I can take another EQ obviously because of the curse. But yep, he gets a crit. So honestly, that didn't really matter. And I got like tons of hacks on him, so I'm actually kind of glad that he got that crit because it's like, yeah. Well, I'm not glad. Fuck that. But I don't know. So I go into Gengar to Shadow Ball this, and I was really hoping that it would kill, and it does. So yeah, I kill this thing, take the Life Orb, and now I've taken like shit tons of damage from the Life Orb and the Sandstorm and all that jazz. So he goes back into Sparky, which it's also been worn down by Life Orb, Sandstorm, blah blah blah. I decide to fodder off Gengar so that I can go into something that is much more awesome, aka Hitmonlee. So, yeah, he takes this, he's almost dead. I go into Hitmonlee, and I'm gonna go for the Mac Punch with my leg, and that's gonna kill this thing. So I'm glad that the ugly ass thing is dead. Yay! Yay! So, Punch with Legs is doing pretty good. He goes out in a fridge, and here, Rotom is like a huge problem to my team. If he had Will-O-Wisped, that would have really, really sucked balls. But he didn't. He attacked, which was great, because I got the Sucker Punch off, because that's all I have to hit that thing with on Hitmonlee. I think I have, like, EQ and Close Combat. So he goes to his last guy, which is this crazy train. And I thought he would just Fire Blast and kill me off, so I go into the Mac Punch. But he goes for the Earth Power, which is crazy. I guess he didn't want Fire Blast to miss or something. But yeah, I live this because Hitmonlee is awesome. And then I live the Sandstorm, which is like cheese. It's just cheese, you know what I'm saying? So I'm able to KO with the second Mac Punch. Mac, Mach, whatever. And then I die to Life Orb. So that was a pretty epic ending. Good game, dude. Comment, like, sub, all that fancy jazz. And I will see you next time. So, yeah, peace.